6th Regiment of Basic Camp, formerly known as Cadet Initial Entry Training, put their wills to the test as they plotted points and mapped coordinates in their land navigation training. Captain Victoria Wallace explains the exercise.
Day 2 is what I call it, their land navigation. So day 1 includes blocks of instructions, terrain association, a little bit of terrain log, giving them the basic foundation of what land navigation is. So they did that yesterday. And then today is somewhat of the test, is everything we've taught you and what your cadre have taught you over the last several days. Today is where you get tested. So we give them 4 points, and they have to know how to properly plot their points. And today is when they walk to their points and find their points. So we're testing their ability to be resilient. We're also testing their ability to critically think. How do they kind of work through the processes of the points they have and how they get there. And then the huge piece too, it's like teamwork. You know, as an officer, you have to be able to work with people on staff or whether you're a commander and how you achieve the mission. So having them as battle buddy teams kind of give them a first-hand experience on how do you accomplish the mission, not just by yourself, and then of course time management.
Surely this was no easy task. Cadets Boots and Joseph share the obstacles they faced while navigating the hilly terrain.
The most difficult part for us, I think, was keeping our pace correct, because we did our pace yesterday and then our pace count again today, and it was slightly different. So between the two of us, using both the skills in our head and keeping track, trying to balance that out and make sure we knew where we were, using the map and maybe terrain to make sure we knew exactly where we were at all time in reference to our points.
It's also kind of hard, because you second guess yourself a lot. There's not really a lot of points of reference. Once you get off the road, you're kind of off the road, and you have to really trust your pace count and trust your compass and know that you're going in the right direction even though you don't have any feedback.
Cadets Ryan and Wilkinson had challenges of their own, but managed to finish first amongst their regiment. They gave this advice for future cadets.
Say that practice makes perfect. Before you come out, really know how to read a compass, find distance on a map, and know all that, so that when you get out here, it's not your first time seeing it, and you're kind of already comfortable with what you're doing.
I would say make sure your points are plotted correctly. That's happened to me a lot. So.
6th Regiment is well on their way. I'm Savannah Walker with U.S. Army Cadet Command Public Affairs Office, reporting from Fort Knox, Kentucky.